Hello and welcome back to Ascension. Since the last episode, I managed to find the pig. He ended up getting into the here be cow still aboard, and it was a bit of an ordeal getting him back, but now he's here safe and sound. So, yeah, everything here just as it was. So for this episode, I would like to try and go take on the other stuff we didn't do last episode, like the Icebound Tower, and yeah, I worked a bit on the chest area here. Pretty much, I made a whole bunch more obsidian chests, or made obsidian chests, and some, crystal ones here for our stuff, or my stuff, or whatever you want to call it. Have utilities underneath. I don't know if I'm going to keep this spot open or maybe get rid of this row, because I can't put signs here because I have the item frames here. But yeah, this is something I meant to use a lot sooner, but just didn't. These are, I think I must have some here. Yeah, super item frames, and they are made like this with a dropper. So pretty much what these do is they make any chest work like a barrel. There's also super crafting frames, which is also the name of the mod they're from, which allow you to craft items by clicking on them. But with this, I can, I forget which one's which. I think if I just left click, I get one. If I control left click, I'll get a stack. And if I right click, I'll put one back. Or I can just hold down right click and it will put a whole bunch in. If I just right click, it will show me how many I have of the item in the chest. Although at the moment I do have some other items in each chest, like I had the netherrack stuff in here as well. The sticks also have some other wooden items. I don't know how I'm going to organize it. This wall is pretty much empty besides torches because I didn't know what else to put here. But yeah, I'm working on it anyway. I also reorganized these chests a bit. Side note, I managed to lose all the condensed potions and I forgot which ones I had. Oops. Yeah. And how I did that, don't put potions in crystal chests. I learned that the hard way. But pretty much what happened, I tried to put the potions in the food chest, and when I put the condensed potion in there, my game crashed, and I had to remove the mod and then re-add it to stop it from crashing, which deleted all my condensed potions I currently had. So, I'll need to just brew more, because I forgot which ones I had. I don't know, I probably had, like, a strength to fire resistance and such, but I might have, had some that were partially degraded, so I didn't want to just spawn in stuff. And speaking of spawning stuff in, I managed to die off camera and not get a gravestone. I was up here trying to farm the orbs, and I think I was like right there. And I fought one of the Grimoire of Gaia mobs, and it killed me, and I didn't get a gravestone. And also, I noticed it didn't show in the chat. So I think what the bug is, it's not fully registering it in as a death anyway, so it doesn't show in the chat, and I don't get a gravestone, but I lose my items because I respawned, and I get a death marker on the map. I don't know, it's weird, but it might have already been fixed, because I know it's Grimoire of Gaia update like 2 months back, and I never noticed. So, I'll be testing out for the version 2 of the pack, and I probably will be keeping Grimoire of Gaia just because, although I think in the new update they did add more control over the mobs, so I'll probably weaken them so they're far less likely to kill me, but have a whole bunch more health. Considering they give slowness and a lot of other debuffs, I think that would still make them a challenging fight without making them as easy to kill me in full meteor gear. So yeah, I'll be looking into that though. Also, if you're wondering where I got the obsidian for all those chests, pretty much I decided to try mining that mountain here. And what I found was a bit surprising. Oh god, a whole bunch of zombies. But remember that other meteor, how it was, teleport quicker, teleport quicker. Whew. That other meteor I showed you was like too thick all through the area of meteorite. Well, apparently when a Kreknorite meteor crashes, it's too thick of obsidian all the way through. And there are some lava pockets from what was Kreknorite. Maybe some of the Kreknorite even cooled to obsidian as well. But yeah, now that's where I'm going to be mining obsidian. And I would like to rebuild the mountaintop over it and then fill it in from the inside. Or I'm not sure how I want to do it, but I am going to fix that. Anyway, before I ramble on anymore, I redid the tool stuff. I repaired a bunch and I named them all. So pretty much I have Green Lightning, the very fast shovel. I think I just enchanted this off camera just for kicks because I had a bunch of levels and it's a really fast shovel now. I have Old Blue, my original pickaxe, the Mithril Fortune one. I have Silent Swing, a Silk Touch efficiency pickaxe, also with decapitation, so I thought it was appropriate. Prosperity, my Fortune pickaxe that can mine onyx. As for the bows, I went with Erebus Sting for the Mithril bow because it's powerful and poisonous. Sky Sight for the zoom bow. I would like to buff it though, so it does more than just zoom. My good sword's called the Slayer, which is kind of meant to go with the legend, the really rare sword I have as a drop. Then there's Unbreakness. Inferno's Ravager, the looting sword of Hellfire. Flame Edge, the just strong fire aspect sword. Venom Blade, sharpness and acid. And then Almighty Smiter, the smiting sword. As for the armor, I have reflective chestplate and boots because they have projectile protection, and this one has thorns, so, you know, kind of like bouncing the stuff back. Reflective. I just decided to rename my Therium stuff Battle, and I named the legs here Slayer to go with the sword. So my full Sinocite set will be the Slayer set. So yeah, that's what I got so far. But another thing I want to do, since I have so many levels still, I want to try enchanting some more books and getting some nice new enchantments. Now, I did enchant another fortune book in Infinity off camera. I'm not sure if I showed them. I do have some pretty nice enchantments already, but I'm still missing a lot. Like, I don't have Harvest. I don't have Death, which is a really good one. I don't have a Cleave, for example. So, yeah, I'm gonna get some levels and enchant some books, and then I'll show you what I got. Okay, so I used up a bunch of levels to enchant the 9, and I still have a good bit left. I can at least clone a few books and repair some more items, but I did use a lot of them. But here's what I end up getting. I got some more efficiency books. Like, that's useful, because all my stuff already has, like, efficiency 5 on it. Got a couple power books, which at least I can combine. Abandoned Arthropods, which isn't that horrible, actually. Let me just move that out so I can sort stuff better. Flame, which is good. Resurrection, which is amazing. And Death. So, I think I did pretty good for just random enchants. So, yeah, I think I'm going to review my armor and gear and decide if I want to put any books on the stuff. So, just give me 1 minute. Oh, and I almost forgot I wanted to enchant another item, actually. So, I'll be burning some more diamonds here and enchanting some Therium legs. I know we already have the Sinocite legs, but I would like to enchant some more Therium so we don't have to use the Sinocite because I can't repair them anymore. I used the Onyx I had to repair them that much. So, yeah. Protection and Unbreaking. Okay, so I'll name these to go with the set, and we'll have another strong protection armor. Woohoo. Okay, so I found a few books I'd like to clone and possibly apply, which are Decapitation, Resurrection, Death, and Infinity. So I think I would at least like to use Infinity once and buff up this bow. I have some power books to combine here. So I think I'd like to try and make the Zoom bow better, or at least get stuff ready to make a better bow, because we can make Onyx and Sinocite later on. So I think I'm going to work towards that real quick, and I think I definitely will get spare Resurrection. So let's see how much this costs. 40 levels. Ta-da. Okay, so now we're going to get more Resurrection books, and I'll see how many levels I have to keep cloning the others. Ooh, I actually think I'm about to run out of levels. That's a problem. Okay, so I decided to clone the Resurrection and Death books. I have a spare Death one here, and I put the rest back in here, so I have some Resurrection spare and some more Death there spare. Although I'm kind of out of levels. I only have 11 left, and the one's on me. So I think I'm going to put Death on the Slayer, and what Death does is it applies Wither on hit. So now we have pretty much the max damaging sword possible, because it has the base 10 attack damage, which is the highest, and sharpness with Death, which is the highest status. Okay, I think I'm ready to take on the battle tower now. I'm not sure where the base actually is, because it's kind of in a mountain, but the golem should be at the top of this one, because the tower goes up and not down, and yeah, here's my gear. I brought Unbreakness, Herbist Sting, I made a new entity mover, with my last 2 emeralds. Probably not the best idea, but I can always trade more villagers. And I have the Resurrection book, which will revive me on the spot if I die. So pretty much acted like I didn't die and consumes the book in the process. Pretty much the same as the White Stone, I believe. But yeah. So how do I get in here? That made it a lot worse. Oh, that made it better. Oh god. I made this so horrible for me. Aha! Okay, now we have to be prepared for any spiders to try and come through. So yeah, pretty much I was smart enough to try and tunnel underneath, and I managed to tunnel right under the other spawner. So yeah. Also, I might want some light, because this place might get dark. Oh, and I can't put light on. Ooh. Welcome to Spider Hell again. Why do battle towers always turn to Spider Hell for me? Seriously, is that like a thing everyone gets, or is it really just me? And I just realized I forgot to take out the other spawner, because the one I did take out was on the floor above this. Ta-da. So now I took out both spawners, and I lit the basement, so hopefully this will go a bit smoother, because there won't be any more spiders spawning. Yay. So many spiders, and the skeleton's still there. Well, this will suck. Ta-da! Okay, now I need to block that leak I purposely made. Oh no. Okay, first chest. Got Desert Orb and Mountain Orbs. That's a pretty good start. Not gonna lie. So, now, okay, now let's plug up the... Darn, he still hit me. Plug up the leak I foolishly made. Okay. Let me take a minute to catch my breath and to put stuff in here and not get shot in the back. Spiders, spiders. Just like, lot. Okay, the spider sound went away when I killed all that stuff, so hopefully that means there aren't many more spiders. I have to be careful that the floor above me isn't one of the floors with the golem, or else this will have a roar and a poof, and yeah. Oh god, there's a lot more skeletons than I expected. And more spiders. Always more spiders. Ooh, that gives me an idea, actually. I have to find where the spawner is. If I'm correct, it should be this one. I need a block. I put away all my blocks. That's not good. Come on. Give me just this one. Yes. And I had to use the resurrection book because they dive bombed and killed me. And I'm out of that. Great. Oh, wow, a lot of orbs in this one. Apparently I gave Battle Towers a lot of orbs, so I'll need to find something else to replace that when I update the pack. How many spiders are up there? I really should have got a Bane of Arthropod sword while I was at it. Another backpack, yay. I might have made them a bit too common too. Whew. Okay. One skeleton left. So if I lure him here, kill him, go in. Whew. Oh, that must be the top floor. That's why there's no holes, and that's why... Yes. Okay. So to make this go a little smoother, I'm just going to capture him. An enchanted leaf and some diamond stuff. Yay! We got stuff and we also got levels and yeah. Why do battle towers always turn into such the ordeal? Well, at least we have a place if we ever need to harvest ice and clay. Actually, I'm just going to teleport back to the base and come back for anything else I missed. Okay, so after the battle tower, we got enough orbs to fight the Mega Block. I did farm some of them off cam, which is why I was in the hills where I died to the mob. But yeah, we still need nether and desert orbs. A lot of them too. So yeah, let me just finish storing this stuff and then we'll head to the Goblin Camp. Okay, so now time for the Goblin Camp. I'm going to do the same tactic as before. I'm just going to try and block off the doors. So yeah, let's go and I'll mention some other stuff as we do it. So, pretty much one thing I did want to mention was, yeah, I can just do that for the moment. Oh. Yeah, our sword's not quite as strong as last time. I think I used a really, really good sword for that one. And, oh, you can actually get out. Oh, boy. So, yeah. One thing I did want to mention is about the PAX update. I did want to do it for episode 20, but instead I might actually do it for episode 21. I don't know, it depends how things go. But currently I still have a lot of stuff to configure and not a whole bunch of time to do it in. So I may just make episode 20 in version 1. Oops, sorry, go. And then for episode 22, I'll, or 21, yeah, words. Oh, there's the chief. Oh, God. So that happened. Sorry, I just feel rather tongue-tied this episode, so, okay, there's just a soldier. Not sure if the chief's still here. Let me just grab that. Oh, there he is. Gold apple. Woohoo. So, put on this stuff. Ta-da! So I think I kind of took care of the camp mostly, or at least incapacitated it. Oh boy, there's a lot in here. I think I'll just come back off camera like I planned to do for the other villages. I still don't think I've actually done that, but I don't know. There's not much in these chests, and I would like to just farm the spawners till they run out. Wow, that goblin got lucky. Well, I made it back from the Goblin Camp, and I'm going to call the episode here. But before I do, there's a couple things I want to mention. One thing I was planning to do this episode that I couldn't do because I kind of ran out of levels. I was going to get the aid spell and summon and tame the wolf, and also tame an ocelot because oops, wrong one. And here I got a whole bunch of fish off camera to go tame it with, and I want to work on the other pets, but I'll save that for a future episode, maybe next time. And the other thing I want to mention is that next week I might not have version 2 of the pack with episode 20. Instead, I might do another episode on version 1 and then take the next week off. So then a couple weeks from now, I'll have episode 21 with the version 2. It depends on how quickly I can get it ready, but currently there's a chance I might be falling a bit behind on getting it ready by next week. So I'm just giving you the heads up there. And also, I might not have a public download of the pack with the episode where I start using it. So that may take a bit longer because I'm working on some documentation and some other stuff to go with the download. And we'll just have to see how it goes. But I am working on it. It should be out within a month or two. Or within a month anyway. Yeah, in a few weeks. Well, anyway, hopefully you enjoyed this episode. And until next time, goodbye.